Good morning, dear students. We were talking about the types of chemical reactions, and I have told you that the chemical reactions are broadly classified into four types. Type first, combination reaction or addition reaction, in which two reactants react together to form a single product. Then the second one, decomposition reaction, opposite of combination reaction or opposite of addition reaction, where a single reactant is broken down into two or more than two products, just opposite of combination reaction. Now the third one is your displacement, and number 4 is your decomposition reaction. So in today's lecture we will talk about displacement reaction. What happens in displacement reaction? So first of all, the definition. A chemical reaction in which a more reactive element displaces a less reactive element from a compound is called displacement reaction. Again, a reactive element is displacing a less reactive element from its compound, as a result of which we obtain product. So before we start with the example, let me tell you about the reactivity order. Zinc metal is more reactive than iron metal. Iron is more reactive than hydrogen, and hydrogen is more reactive than copper. So it is the decreasing order of their reactivity. Whenever we talk about metals, then every time we say that metals are electropositive in nature. They have electron losing tendency. If electron losing tendency is more, metal will be more electropositive and it will be more reactive. So zinc is having more electron losing tendency. So we can say zinc is more electropositive, or we can say zinc is more reactive than iron. The electron losing tendency of iron or electropositivity character of iron is more than hydrogen. So iron is more reactive than hydrogen. Now if a comparison is made between hydrogen and copper, remember H is a non-metal here. It's not a metal. Hydrogen is a non-metal and it can also lose electron, and by losing electron it can form H plus ion. So electropositive character of hydrogen is also there. So hydrogen is a more electropositive, or electron losing tendency of hydrogen is more than copper. So here we can say that H is more reactive than copper. So it's your reactivity order. Now example, zinc is taken with iron sulfate solution or ferrous sulfate solution. Remember, ferrous sulfate, due to its green color, it's a green color solid. It's also called green vitriol. Copper sulfate is a blue color solid, and that's why it is also called blue vitriol. Zinc sulfate is a white color solid, just like common salt or sodium chloride. So zinc sulfate is called white vitriol. So iron sulfate, green vitriol, copper sulfate, blue vitriol, and zinc sulfate, white vitriol. All these compounds are soluble in water. So if we dissolve copper sulfate in water, we will get a blue color solution. If we dissolve iron sulfate in water, we will get green color solution. And if we dissolve zinc sulfate solution, then we will get a colorless solution. like sodium chloride, it's a white color solid. When dissolved in water, every time we get a colorless solution. So here, let us try to react zinc with ferrous sulfate. It's a green color solution. Now compare the reactivity. Zinc is more reactive than iron. So zinc will displace iron from iron sulfate, as a result of which we get zinc sulfate, and iron will be deposited at the bottom of the beaker or the container. So zinc is displacing iron from its compound present in the aqueous state. Here we have prepared a solution of iron sulfate. So green color will be converted to colorless solution, because after reaction iron sulfate is converted to zinc sulfate. Then next is your iron is made to react with copper sulfate. Copper sulfate, it's a blue color solid. When copper sulfate added to water, we will get blue color solution. So iron is made to react with copper sulfate. Iron being more reactive than copper will displace copper from here. Iron will displace copper from here. As a result of which Fe will combine with sulfate, we get FeSO4, and copper will be deposited at the bottom of the beaker. Now what you will observe? You will observe there is a color change in the solution. Blue color solution gets converted to green color. Then next one, iron made to react with sulfuric acid. Remember, all the reactive metals, all the highly electropositive metals can displace hydrogen from acidic solution. So whenever a reactive metal is made to react with any acid, then liberation of hydrogen gas is always there. H2 gas is liberated. So iron with H2SO4, iron being more reactive than hydrogen, so Fe will displace H from here. So H will be replaced in the form of H2 gas, and Fe with sulfate forms FeSO4. H2SO4 is a colorless solution. FeSO4 will form green color. So again, colorless solution will be converted to green color solution. Then we have copper solid made to react with iron sulfate. Just compare. Copper is less reactive than iron, so copper will not be able to displace iron from here. So there will be no reaction. Copper made to react with H2SO4. Again, electropositive character of copper or reactivity of copper is less than hydrogen. So copper will not be able to displace H from here. So again, there will be no reaction. So it is a displacement reaction, where a more reactive element displaces a less reactive element from its compound present in the solution state or solution form. A more powerful element is displacing a less powerful element from its compound. So it's all about displacement reaction. In next lecture, we will talk about double displacement reaction, the last type of chemical reaction. That's all for today. Thank you and have a nice day.